I know a lot of people speculate on, oh, why is that person selling their bags? I would imagine these are the reasons for most people. If you're watching this and you're another YouTuber and you were interested to hear what I had to say and you're selling stuff, if you feel comfortable, share below. Like, let me know, are your reasons actually the same as mine? My goal is I want to retire by age 45. I know that's a really big goal. And when I say retire, I will do something because I would be really bored if I did nothing. I feel as though my luxury journey is coming to an end. Hi everyone, welcome to another video. We are going to discuss today why I think a lot of people are selling off their bag collections. Now, the reason for this video is actually all of you. I didn't even know that other people were selling off their bag collections or had been, but I've had a lot of you in my comment sections saying, oh, you're not the only YouTuber I've seen who's selling bags, and a lot of you saying, I wonder why this is a trend at the moment. Now, none of you have told me who you're talking about, so I don't know who you're talking about, but I would imagine that those people's reasons for selling off bags are probably the same as mine. So I'm going to share with you my reasons for selling bags, why I think other people might be selling them, this new trend that I think I'm seeing on social media to do with minimalism, and also what I'm doing with my bags. I'll start with that. So I did a video a couple of weeks ago that I will link to below, and I showed you some of the bags that I'm selling. I've actually added to those bags, so there are more bags now that I'm selling than I showed in that last video. And in that last video I explained that I'm having a clear out. I said follow me on Instagram because that's where I'm going to announce everything. If you don't follow me on Instagram and you're interested in any of the bags, come and follow me over there. And that is where I will announce real time on Instagram stories once they are up for sale. There has been a bit of a delay in getting them for sale because I have decided now that I'm not going to do bank transfer. And I know a lot of you wanted me to do bank transfer, but do you know why I decided not to? I thought if someone claims that the box was empty, when we all know it wasn't, they could easily get me online, they could get me in person. I just don't want to be dealing with crooks and scammers. I don't have the insurance for it, I don't have the time in my life to deal with it, and I don't want to be losing, you know, potentially thousands of pounds on somebody who's trying to steal off me. And those people are out there, you know, you've got to be so careful. I've said this to you before. So what I've decided I'm going to do is I'm going to sell to Luxury Promise, who are a consignment company. The benefit to doing that is if you are overseas, they take your customs out of the value of the bag. So I'm paying for your customs, which means you don't have to pay for it, which is fantastic because I think customs is a real barrier to buying personally. If I've got to pay customs, it really does put me off buying something, but you don't have to do that. Now the slight delay is that I need to get these bags to Luxury Promise, and they are very busy at the moment, and I need to make an appointment, and I'm trying to make an appointment at the moment, hoping to get the bags there in the next couple of weeks. And as I say, as soon as they're listed for sale, I will put it on my Instagram story, so keep an eye out there. But for any of you who were worried you missed out, you haven't missed out yet. Everything is still around me on the sofa from the last video that I did. So apparently there is this trend of lots of people, social media people, selling off their bag collections. And why do we think this might be? Well, do you know what? I'm sat here thinking I should have watched a few people's videos on this because they would have explained why. But again, you didn't tell me who you were talking about. Not that it's your fault, but I don't know who you were talking about, so I couldn't go and watch people's videos because I'm selling bags and I would be really interested to hear why other people are. But I would imagine it's the same reasons that I'm selling my bags. I think it's to do with decluttering. On social media, there is, as you've all noticed, a real encouragement of shopping, shopping, shopping. And that is the nature of social media if you're in my sector, with, you know, with all the other people in my sector as well. When I've done videos before that have been more wholesome, to do with my daily routine of like cleaning and going to work, People don't want to watch them. When I do videos that are to do with business, money, motivation, people don't want to watch them. When I do videos about shopping, shopping hauls, shopping vlogs, that's where people want to watch them. And so what that tells me is that there is a shopping culture. It's very much alive, and I'm here to make content you all enjoy. And if it's shopping culture you enjoy, then that's what I'm going to bring to you. But I think that there is this push to shop luxury like it's fast fashion. I think people are getting sick of it. You know, I've noticed just with my own self that although I still very much buy luxury, and I've said to you, because I said to you last autumn that I was going to sell bags. I've been saying this for a long time. It's not like a recent thing. I've been saying it for like 6 months. I just haven't got around to it. I still buy luxury. You know, like I bought a bag a couple of weeks ago, which I need to unbox and show you. I still buy luxury, and I still will. But some of you will notice that compared to Sophie of 5-7 years ago, I have really slowed down how much I'm buying. And it's because of a combination of things. I feel as though my luxury journey is coming to an end. I feel as though I've got everything that I want and need. Sure, there are new things that come out and I think, oh, that's really nice. You know, I kind of want that. And that's why I go and buy the things that I do. But compared to how much I was shopping in the past, I'm not shopping that much now. And I can't say I've seen that on social media. I don't know if it's just something that's me. I don't know. Let me know. Do the other people you watch, have they slowed down as well? Let me know. But for me, my luxury journey feels like it's coming to a conclusion. And with the exception of new pieces that might come out that might catch my eye, which I'm never going to deny that I'm going to buy. You know, I'm not on here saying I'm never going to buy luxury again. Please take note of that, because I'm not saying that. But the rate at which I was shopping has declined. I also think there is a culture to do with more of a capsule wardrobe, minimalism, circular buying, buying pre-loved, buying things that have been used and giving them a new life. And maybe it's out of fashion slightly to be buying new designer goods all the time. Maybe it's more cool when you find something that's at a great price, that's been loved and used before. And also, you can use those things and not have to worry about damaging them, because they've already got their scuffs and their marks on them, and that's what makes them unique and what makes them them. Maybe it's out of fashion at the moment, the shopping for designer expensive handbags. Maybe it's out of style, and I also think it's driven by price increases. I think that, I would imagine I'm not the only person on social media that's been put off being ripped off. I feel done with that now. Unless I look at something like, I love Fendi, I love Gucci, I love Prada, I love Chanel, I love Dior, but I love Fendi, Gucci, Prada, because you can still go in there and buy bags for like around about 2K, sometimes under, and that is where I'm at now. Gone are the days where I would think, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go and spend 4K. I'm not up for it, for another reason I'm gonna come on to. So they're kind of my thoughts around that. Now, why am I selling my bags? Do you know something? For me, experiences and memories in the last couple of years have become a lot more important to me than designer bags. And again, I will say it, I'm not saying that I'm never going to buy a designer bag again. I'm just saying that maybe as I've grown up, I just feel differently about how I'm spending my money. And I wish to spend my money more now on travel, on experiences, on days out, on those things that make memories, on those experiences, on things like David and I talk about Singapore all the time, about when we went there and the F1 and our memories, about other trips we've been on, we talk about our memories, and that's something that money cannot buy. Well, it can buy it because it's a trip, but you know what I mean. Money can't buy the memories, in a way. And that's one thing for me. That's one thing that I want to do, is I want to invest the money from the bags I've sold into experiences. My primary reason for selling is that I have got so many bags, I'm sick of it. I have got shelves where I keep my bags in like my dressing room, and they the bags aren't just stacked up now like this. They're not just kind of stacked up in a row like that. They're even on top. Like, I've had to put bags on top of other bags. And a lot of these bags I'm not using. You know, like the bags that I'm selling are bags that I haven't reached for in a few years. Some of them I've never reached for. I bought them because I fell in love, and then I got home and I was like, oh, it's a bit too small, or, you know, it doesn't suit my needs, or whatever the reason is, and then I don't end up using them. That's my primary reason. I am having a clear out. I want to declutter. I want to downsize my collection. I want to keep the items that I reach for and use all the time. I want to keep the items that have sentimental memories for me, but I want to sell and give new life to somebody else who's going to enjoy these bags. I want to sell off the bags I'm not using so that someone else can enjoy them. I know a lot of people speculate on, oh, why is that person selling their bags? I would imagine these are the reasons for most people. Most people probably think, I need to downsize, I need to declutter, I'm on social media, the trend is buy, buy, buy. I need to declutter, I want to use that money for other things. Maybe they want to buy other bags. If you're watching this and you're another YouTuber and you were interested to hear what I had to say and you're selling stuff, if you feel comfortable, share below. Like, let me know, are your reasons actually the same as mine? I would be really interested to know. For me as well, the other thing I was going to say is my goal. It's a big goal. It's a very big goal, and it might not happen, but it's good to have a goal. My goal is I want to retire by age 45. I know that's a really big goal. And when I say retire, I will do something, because I would be really bored if I did nothing. I couldn't kick around the place and do nothing. But I want to retire from my day job, because David and I are really burnt out with it. So if you're new, I work in marketing. I've always worked for marketing agencies, and David and I have got our own small marketing agency now. And we've been working it for 12 years. And then before that, I've been working in marketing since I was like 24. So a long time. And I'm sick of it. I'm burnt out. You would think working for yourself would mean that you get loads of free time. Actually, I have less free time now than I had when I worked for someone else. At least when I worked for someone else, the weekends, not always in marketing, a lot of the time you're working weekends, but for the most part, the weekends were my own, and you would get a break. When you work for yourself, you end up working the weekends. It's really easy to slip into a toxic cycle of working all the time. And that's what we're doing. And that's what we've been doing for a long time in this toxic cycle. And that's why I'm just on here saying I'm done with it. And that's the plan. I want to have the mortgage paid off. I want to, you know, quit all of it. I want to do something completely different. And that's the plan. And yeah, I don't need all of these bags to follow me to that plan. I want to get rid of the ones I'm not using and keep back the ones that I really am. So that's that. Let me know what you think. As I've said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.